So what I want to unveil to you right now are where are three of the most undervalued and overlooked blockchain technologies right now in the cryptocurrency and blockchain market space. So that's what we're going to talk about here. This is really a collection of thoughts and analysis that I've been doing over the last few weeks, and I want to condense it for you into just a few minutes. Now, I'd like to baseline the context of this video by going back 8 years on an interview with Elon Musk. Watch this.
Two things that are really important in making technology available to the mass market and making it affordable. And those two things are economies of scale and being able to optimize the design. And it usually takes, by the third version of something, that's when it kind of starts to reach mass market potential.
So the reason why I wanted to show you this clip is because I don't believe Tesla won because Elon wanted to build electric cars. I believe Tesla won because Elon actually said, we want to build the world's best car that happens to be electric. So really a very good indicator of where are the cryptocurrencies right now and the blockchain solutions right now that are winning is how much usage are those technologies gaining? How much traction are they actually gaining? Tesla gained traction because it built an amazing car that happened to be electric. And so where are the Teslas right now on blockchain? And that is what we're about to get into. So one very misleading website in many ways is coinmarketcap.com. This is where we can see ranked in order of market cap cryptocurrency. So we can see Bitcoin is at number 1, Ethereum has actually now moved down to number 3, and EOS is all the way down here at number 5. Now, if you're watching this and you don't know what these technologies are, don't worry, you don't need to know that for this video. However, if I go to a different website now, so blocktivity.info, and I found this an extraordinarily useful website, you can see that EOS is actually ranked number 1 because it's got the highest activity by far on blockchain right now. Bear in mind, EOS is actually a competitor to Ethereum, although it's still different to Ethereum. It is a competitor, and it came in much later to the market. You see Ethereum down here is in the yellow, it's in the orange. It's already running at 100% capacity, and there's a lot of blocks in that blockchain that are unsolved. When we look at EOS, it's running at 0.42% of capacity. It's got far more transactions and operations happening than Ethereum on a daily basis, and it's newer. So really EOS is Tesla over here. Now, of course, there is a place for Ethereum, and I am a fan of Ethereum. Now, Ethereum is more secure than EOS, but one of the things I think people need to remember, especially investors watching this, is not every technology needs military-grade security. So speed and less friction is a big part of what's making EOS successful, and it is winning in many respects. So when we look at the price of EOS, we can see that it's only been going down. It's been dropping significantly. So in my opinion, this is one very cheap asset because it's a protocol that digital applications are being built on top of right now that need to use EOS in order to transact, in order to work. And the price of EOS has been dropping. Now, another coin as well is Steem. So Steem, I'm a huge fan of. Steem, of course, is like Facebook, but decentralized. So Steem has its own economy and its own circulating supply of money where users can reward each other and upvote posts like you can on Reddit. And those users who posted the content get rewarded for those posts. So this is absolutely amazing. Could you imagine posting a picture on Facebook and getting paid for posting that picture on Facebook that all your friends liked, etc.? Well, no, of course that doesn't happen. In fact, on Facebook, if you want to promote your content, you pay Facebook. Well, here, if your content is good, it gets upvoted and you get paid. So again, this is a technology that already has a lot of adoption. If I go back here onto blocktivity.info and I look at Steem, we're looking at about 800,000 operations per day for Steem or Steemit, which is incredible. Now, I could go on for a very long time with this video, but I actually want to give you what I believe is the number 1 most overlooked cryptocurrency technology coming out. The number 1 most overlooked one right now. So the reason I came across this is, number one, I had heard of it before back in December when everybody was investing in the FOMO. However, the reason why I started really drilling into it and trying to figure out whether I could use this technology now is I also do full stack development. So in doing full stack development, I'm looking for a database solution that's decentralized, that can scale, because as I'm building the market scanner at Crypto Wizards, the market scanner is like the eye of the whole crypto market. It uses a lot of data. So I'm looking for a way to scale that data in a way that's affordable and manageable. And there is not a technology out there that does it yet, but there will be with BlueZell. So I want to play you just this very brief part of the clip so you can get the general gist and takeaway of what BlueZell does.
Without BlueZell, data is stored in the cloud on servers all owned by one company. With BlueZell, data is stored across swarms of millions of computers. No one owns the entire system. Imagine, no downtime, no central point of failure. Swarms of millions of computers all racing to serve your data. The best of blockchain and the next generation power of swarm computing. BlueZell is the database for the future of the internet.
Now you need to know, before I talk about BlueZell, I've not been paid or sponsored by BlueZell or any coin that I talk about for that matter. So what I really want to do is give you my takeaway of why I think this is the most overlooked blockchain and cryptocurrency solution right now. So BlueZell is going to be a decentralized database. So there are developers actively testing the solution right now, and by June they should be on mainnet, meaning that the solution is going to be available to all developers. So what BlueZell have done is they found a way to allow people that have free space on their computers to rent that space out for people to store fragmented data on. Now think about that for a second. We're talking about Airbnb applied to data storage. So you and me as everyday users can get rewarded financially for allowing companies to store fragments of data on our machines. So the data is distributed and fragmented across multiple machines in swarms, in what are called blockchain swarms. And only the person with the private key and with the access key can actually then recompile that information into the data that they want to use for their application. Now, why do I believe that this is so revolutionary? Now, a lot of people know about blockchain cloud storage like Storage or Sire, etc. These are file storage systems. Well, what BlueZell does is it provides a database storage solution. What I want to get across here is the sheer scale of developers that use databases for all sorts of reasons and are looking for low cost options. We're talking about tens upon hundreds upon thousands of developers who use databases like MongoDB or like MySQL, etc. And we're talking about companies that also store mass amounts of data in centralized locations. What happens if there's a fire? What happens if the backup doesn't work? The backup in itself is expensive, so you're having to pay to back up that data. Well, by decentralizing your data, you don't have any of that headache, and your data is more secure than what it is right now today. So we're talking cheaper, faster, better, and more secure. Now this technology, again, is going to come out in June. A lot of people have forgotten about BlueZell. When the ICO came out, it came out as the crypto market was taking a dive and everybody was losing their faith in crypto. But actually, this is a groundbreaking solution. As a developer, I can't wait for this to come out because I actually need this application. There is no other solution that can do what I need today. It doesn't exist. BlueZell will solve that problem for me. Anyhow, I hope you found this useful. If you got any questions, definitely hit them in the comments, and I look forward to talking with you in the next one. Take care and talk soon.